What's going on, everybody? Hurdle 3K here, back with another video. And again, we're going to do something a little bit special today. I'm going to be doing a live commentary on my buddy, his name here is Marinated Lemons. I know him as Grim. A lot of other people know him as Aches. He has his own Discord, and he's going to be, coming up with another podcast and a YouTube video. He's an excellent content creator. Life just kind of got in the way over the last year, as it has for most of us with COVID. So, he saw my last video where I gave commentary on my own gameplay and used it as a teaching moment and stuff. And he was like, hey, I think you would be really good at kind of doing a live commentary or a live coaching as if I were sitting on the couch watching him play. And I thought that's an excellent idea. And this is one of his videos from his YouTube channel. So I wanted to sit and watch and kind of just give my thoughts as we go through the game. So hopefully we have a good one here. Let's see. We got a Loba, Caustic, and a Mirage. So a very interesting trio here. Not overly aggressive, but not overly passive as well. And this gameplay footage is from Season 5, so you won't see updated, buffs and nerfs and stuff like that and map changes. So we'll kind of see what happens here. But Labs is one of my favorite places to drop. It's usually pretty hot, and I think we saw a couple of teams land here as well. So we'll see what Grim does here. And again, I'm going to call him Grim for the sake of this video, even though he is Marinated Lemons on his username. So, all right, we got a guy in sights, and oh no, the wingman whiffs. Nothing feels worse than when you have that wingman and you miss everything. But when you hit the wingman, it always hits really hard. So it looks like his Caustic's in trouble. He's doubling back to help him out. We got a person over in the corner, okay. And good hip fire from Grim there. But now the Mirage is down. Grim hiding under the stairs here. So good use of cover from what I've seen so far. Good use of, covering his teammates whenever they need him. Mirage is down. Okay. Pathfinder takes down the Pathfinder, so not too bad there. Caustic getting a little thirsty, even though it's not even his kill. So, all right, we got a Volt and a Flatline combo. Excellent combination. I do enjoy both of those guns. They're two of my favorites. This would probably be the loadout that I'm running if I was Grim too, based on what I've seen so far. And I think we're hearing a lifeline in there. Yeah, so blocking the doors, trying to kick him down. Lifeline right to the left. And he takes her down. Perfect. So there must be another squad here, because I think Grim's up to 3 kills if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And that was not an auto unless she had a gold knockdown shield. So we'll kind of wait and see what he does here. Interesting. Bypassing the sights on the flat line. So I actually am a big lover of the 3x scope, particularly on my flat line and R301s. That way it gives me an option to have a long range scope, so that I can rack up damage for my Evo shields and things of that nature. But we'll see what he does here. Okay, so he's pushing a little aggressively into what I'm assuming is a 3-person squad without his Caustic. I know his Caustic is not with him here, but he gets one down and does a ton of damage to the other. Wonder where he went. Okay, okay, so it must have just been a 2-person squad there, so not too bad. Well, actually, is the one still down? Oh, did the Caustic self-res? Was that the first guy he saw? Did we miss that there? Okay, well, he gets the ult off. Grim gets out of there, though. Blocking the doors, maybe? Yep, that's what I would have done there, too. So that way, if the third member does come in, we can say, oh, no, the third member's right there. Oh, shit. Oh, Grim with the hip fire. Oh, that very, very, very clutch there. And then the Caustic just wastes his ult for the sake of getting the res, which I understand. That's not a bad strategy, but I think you guys have pretty much cleared out everybody in the area. Now, I will let everybody know I'm apparently watching this without sound. When I do the voice recording, I thought that there would be sound on this thing, so I'm going to assume Grim is solo queuing here, just based on the amount of pings that are going on. There's no audio from him during this clip, but yeah, I'm going to assume because it's bronze that he's solo queuing. But a very quick 6 kills, and over half the lobby is already gone. Okay, and we fast forward there a little bit too. But yeah, going back to what I was saying earlier, I love the 3 times HCOG scope on my assault rifles, at least during the beginning and the mid game. That way I can beef up my Evo armor. And then, yeah, keeping a short range, melting gun like an R9 or a Volt here. So I do enjoy what he's doing. And I believe he's going to go res the Mirage. Now, when you do res somebody, I notice he's going over to Cage here. Hopefully he'll kind of look and see. No, he's just going to res right away. Okay. So usually when it's an out in the open kind of res beacon like this, where you can't really drop onto cover, I always like to just make a quick swipe of the area, just look. And again, that's where the 3 times scope would come into play. Is you could look and see, all right, is anybody in Cage? Is anybody pushing in from the left? Because they are on the edge of the ring, and while they still have a ton of time, teams might be moving in. Okay, so he throws down his ult here. All right, so just at a quick glance, since he's standing in this ult, there's the window right to his left. He could very easily get domed from a sniper if somebody's paying attention to where that ult is. So kind of where that Mirage is standing right now, that's probably where I would be, maybe even crouched down just to give myself a little bit more cover. But so he's moving down, continuing to loot up. I'm curious what's all in his inventory here. I wonder if he'll pull that up. Okay, so sonar detected. All right, good. Yeah, he was out in the open. He's backtracking into cover, backtracking towards his team because he knows he's caught out. Even though he's been aggressive this whole gameplay, this at least, it doesn't put him in a bad position. He can sort of utilize it. Maintains the low ground, though. Very interesting. He could have gone to the high ground. Teammates helping him out there. All right, now they're pushing in. Let's see if we can isolate and pick them off one by one. Okay, so there's a Caustic, so there's one down. And our Caustic, once again, thirsting. Gotta get those kills, it's ranked. Okay, so we got another knock there. Our Caustic is down, but this should be the last guy. Our Mirage has no shields, though, so let's kind of see. Okay, was that a Bangalore ult I saw through the smoke? Yeah, okay. Looks like Grim is safe from the Bangalore ult. And I think it's going off right now. Again, I don't have sound, but yeah, one good thing to always do is always utilize the sound to your advantage. So I'm guessing he waited until that ult went off and then started resing that Caustic. That way he could kind of mask the sound from the third teammate, who we still haven't seen yet. Oh, they're pinging down low here, so... Oh, yep, right there. Go get him. Little bit of a potato reload. And he finishes it with the Volt. Perfect. Good flank, came from the high ground. He was obviously distracted by the Mirage there. I always appreciate a good flank. I see people all the time, and I said in my last video, never line up for the enemy team whenever... Okay, so there's his inventory. Quite a few heals. He's carrying 4 stacks of ammo. No grenades, though. No grenades, so... I'll touch on that in a second. I want to finish my previous thoughts. So, yeah, I always say never line up for the enemy team. Don't just run in one right after the other, in a single file line, essentially. You're just bound to get roasted, even if you're focus firing. Grim did a good job there flanking on the enemy's, left side and came from the high ground there, was able to take him down. So, excellent use of movement and essentially pinching that guy because, yeah, he had nowhere to go. Even if he finished off that Caustic, Grim was right there, full health, ready to go. So going to the grenades, I like to at least carry 1 or 2 at all times, even if I don't have a backpack or I only have a white backpack. One, just to force people, out of cover if they're, behind a rock or something like that. Sometimes a very well-placed grenade can do that. Or if you do find a team where they're all bunched up, whether they're inside of a house or whatever the case may be, you can use it to help them scatter a bit. Oh, I think we got a team here. Yeah, we got a team, and looking at the mini-map, Grim is all the way solo here. I would not be pushing this if it were me. Dangerous maneuvers, and yeah, purple armor. Grim got hit a little bit. Okay, his Mirage is coming. I see his Caustic on the mini-map is still lagging very far behind. Dangerous push solo. I mean, I know it's bronze. You know, this would maybe work in bronze, maybe pubs. But yeah, once you get to those higher ranked lobbies, you definitely cannot engage a 1 versus 3, especially as a Loba who doesn't really have the escapability, because once she throws that bracelet, she is very vulnerable for a brief period of time. But we got 1 knock now, so they do have a numbers game. Grim with the roast. Uh-oh, grenade. Look out, look out, look out. Okay. Now he's taking damage. All right, he should be safe as long as he doesn't get pushed here. So I think we got 1 very hurt, 1 down. And we're waiting on the 3rd, if I was counting correctly. Okay, so that's the one that was hurt. So 1 left, 1v1 situation. With the hip fire. Oh my goodness. Somebody call Angelina Jolie. He bended those shots. He had to have bended those shots around. Wanted style. Oh my Lord. Behind the crate and everything. Maybe a little lag or some glitch in there because, it looked like he was behind that crate and when he got those final shots off. Now, one thing, and I would have to go back and rewatch, I guess, but I haven't seen Grim throw his ult down a lot, particularly to loot these death boxes. So, and right on cue. Okay, perfect. Yeah, from the safety of being inside. A gold backpack, that'll be clutch later, I'm sure. There's been lots of reses on this team. You know, Grim got rezzed quite a bit in the beginning with the lab fight with the caustic gas. And I've seen him res both of his teammates multiple times here as well. And let's see, round 2 ring closing in. They are right next to it, though, so that's good. Oh, and the caustics, yeah, I actually had just glanced down at the teammate's health bar. I always do that whenever I see the ring coming in. I always like to let my teams know, like, hey, you know, you either need to heal up or you need to get out. Caustic not paying attention. I'm starting to think this Caustic is not that great of a player. And again, it's bronze lobbies. It's just hard to tell. But between thirsting kills as opposed to just, you know, providing cover fire or making sure that the 3rd teammate doesn't come in. And then now, yeah, not paying attention to the ring. Thankfully, they weren't too far away. Grim was able to get the clutch revive with that gold backpack, as I mentioned. Got to come in and give him back half of his health, which saved him from having to, you know, hit the ring multiple times. Because this was back when Ring 2 hit a lot harder, too. Let's see, 3 squads here. Grim, obviously kill leader. Heck, he's taken out most of the lobby. Let's see, Ring might be ending artillery, based on what I'm seeing. No, a little too far to the east side. Probably those buildings. To Grim's. Oh, Wraith here. Oh, and a portal. Get her. Oh, and then a caustic comes out. Okay. Oh, back away. Yep. All right. So they got him in a choke point here. So, yeah, Grim should be safe to heal. Looks like he's going to pop a couple syringes. Oh, okay, going with the cells. Grim, I think you have higher heals here. You know, bats and med kits, maybe even a Phoenix kit if I wasn't mistaken. All these heals are going to take really long. But I guess, you know, you do have that gas keeping them at bay. I just hope you don't need those cells later, you know, for those smaller things. All right, maybe you'll grab some here. Restock on cells. What are you going to grab? Oh, a bat, okay. I thought you had one already, and then some ammo. Oh, yeah, you were low on the heavy ammo. Good call there. So this was, again, before Loba even had the ability to grab as much ammo as she wanted. But that's good with one of your weapons being down. So still 3 squads. They did not get that one dead. Oh, and actually, now we're down to 2. So they must have come around this way and gotten finished off. So let's see. They should be right up over that hill. Okay, and that must have been that other squad here. Looking around. Okay, so he got somebody up top. Got someone up top. And we don't really have a lot. Well, I guess he could use his bracelet. We don't have a lot of verticality. And that is a choke point, so it's very dangerous with the Caustic and the Mirage there. Maybe. Okay. Oh, going up. Oh, he's right there, right there, right there. Oh, how clutch. And that's why I like the movement characters. I don't really classify Loba as that, but you can get to high ground and you can move so quick and just get the perfect flank on somebody. So Grim's going to come down. Look first. Okay, so good focus fire. Oh, my goodness. Absolutely roasted. Get the carrots and potatoes. We're having dinner courtesy of the Volt tonight. A roast dinner. All right, where's the third? This game's in the bag. This game is in the bag. There's the Wraith gold armor. Here. Okay, phasing out. You got it. You got it. You got it. Push her. Push her. There you go. Game over. All right. Well, hey, not a bad effort at all. Obviously, it's hard to be upset with 15 kills. I'm not sure what his damage was. I think he sent me a message, or it's in his description of this video. I think he did like 2,500. Obviously, a ton of damage. I would say my learning lessons just from watching that, again, it's hard to pick out poor things from there. I would say just the looting efficiently. You know, you're Loba. You're the loot goblin, essentially, for your team. Throw that ult down, grab what you need, move on. But overall, excellent movement, excellent cover. The only issues that I saw is that, yeah, running into 1v3 fights. But again, I guess you can get away with it in a bronze lobby when you're as skilled as Grim is. And then, yeah, not too shabby. So we'll go ahead and end this video here. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it, and we will catch you next time. Maybe this will become a recurring thing. So if you want me to do any live coaching or live videos like this one, please let me know, and I would be happy to take a look at your gameplay footage and see if there's some teaching moments out of here. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one.